Alright everybody, and we're back. We are going to be doing some cable management and making some improvements to this build from earlier because I have some new insights that I would like to try out. So we'll see how this goes. Right now my intentions is kind of like unclutter this mess. I gotta flip the radiator over, and I want these tubes to be hanging up from the side here. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let's see if I can just change the angle this time. Move it back a little bit here instead. Yeah, that's better. I think that's better. If I'm in the way, I'll just change it later. I think I need to take out this CPU, this cooler. I need to take out this cooler. I'm going to swap it around. I'm going to take this plate off. I'm going to swap this around. But I'll do that later, and I'll just take the radiator off first. So on the radiator here, this position, but now I gotta take out all these fans and kind of swap them around, swap them in a different orientation. So for that, I'm just going to keep this upright. So for this to work, I gotta take them all out. I gotta turn them around. Hey Nick the Pickle. Welcome back, I should say, to round 2. Some improvements. How are you, Nick? Good, good. Bobby, what's up? I think in theory, this is what I should be doing. Once I do this, the cables have to be behind, and then, oops. And then I want it to come out from the back left side. And I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that with this configuration, because they're all like in line. They're in a series here, so this is probably the best I'm going to be able to do. And then I'll just route these cables back. Yeah. Hola! Jim, what's this? What's this? I'm hearing that somebody tried to get into your apartment, man. That's crazy, dude. Are you good, bro? Do you owe someone money? Pray detenidad. Llegaron los refuerzos. I'm making the Rowan cinematic universe Rowan a Rowan variant. That's crazy, dude. Rowan variants. How do you come up with this stuff, Skywalker? Zox, hey Zox. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we built this out earlier, Zox, and I'm just making it better. Yeah, at least in theory, I think I'm making it better. No one likes spending money. No one needs to get on a budget. Zox, you can't be telling people that, man. You're gonna ruin my alibi, dude. Can't narc on me like that. You're gonna blow my cover, man. Alright, I'll just have these screws here as placeholders because I see I'm going to have the same kind of issue, so I swapped these fans around. So I still have the cables in the back, which is fine, I like that. but they're still coming out from this side. So I might just throw them around to this side, and I'll be happier with that. Because I don't think I'll be able to. Oh yeah, hell yeah! Because this is daisy chained. I could just break one of the daisies. Thank you, Zox. Thank you. You have a good evening. Appreciate you. So I think I can just disconnect this here. No, it couldn't be that easy. Oh, but I can put this one over here and then just daisy it around. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Hell yeah. So smart. CC5853, hello. Welcome, welcome. I guess Mac finished streaming? I hope you all had a good time over at Max. He's such a great dude. So I can move this camera a little bit better. Let's see what's there. Oh, okay, right on, CC. Thank you. CC, I am doing, I suppose it's part 2 of my computer build, because I started this afternoon and built this from zero. So, you know, unboxing all the parts and putting everything together. This was my first PC build, and then everything worked. Everything worked. And I decided that, oh, well, you know what, I think I can do a little bit better with cable management and placements and stuff. So that's basically what I'm trying to do now. Hey, G.Skill. Oh, Max sent you. Excellent. Cool, cool, cool. Mike is so cool. I hope you guys are enjoying his streams, because he is really cool, dude. And he needs all the support possible. And Eternity Bricks. Those are probably my two favorite YouTubers right now is Mac and Eternity Bricks. Well, I hope this works. Should work in theory. We'll see what happens. Hope you all have a nice evening. don't ever want to over tighten these screws. You just tight enough. Don't force it. Don't ever force anything. Because if you gotta force something, you're doing it wrong. Just be gentle with it. I guess I can take these off. So these I'll hide here. Somehow. And these cables will come out the back and they're going this way. Hey, never too old. Yeah, no, it looks like it though. It looks like a time machine. I wouldn't know what to do with a time machine if I had one. That looks so much better. Oh boy, well if I had the opportunity to do so, then I'd probably go for it. But I hope you're doing okay today, never too old. I gotta put a lot more screws on there. These cables, I gotta take these cables out. I'm gonna flip this around. Now this is gonna be going upward. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Never too old. I don't have any tattoos. What am I gonna do with a lifetime supply of tattoos? I don't have any. But that's a gracious offer. Very generous. I think it'll be one of those situations where they're like, "Hey, double it and give it to the next person." You see those cringy videos? Double it, give it to the next person. Okay, now I'm gonna flip this over, which I'm kind of kind of didn't want to do, but I'm going to have to. Because now I'm going to disturb that thermal paste, but you know, it's okay, I got some more. All these wet cables are coming out, going to the back. Yeah, pay it forward. Isn't that the one with it's like with a kid, right? It's like a kid, and then a series of events happens that changes a lot of people's life or positively, and then spoiler alert, he dies at the end, something like that. I'm gonna need a flashlight for this because it's dark. And I'm scared of the dark. Yeah, Kevin Spacey, okay. He was, Kevin Spacey was another one that was also, you know, something like that where he was an alien though. He was an alien and then he did a lot of miracles for people, whatever, Pax. He was from the planet Pax or something. That was a kind of weird movie. Nobody believed him and he was like in a mental facility. K-Pax, yeah. You know what? I didn't see that movie. I haven't seen American Beauty. Okay, so this is the orientation I want. Put that right here. So I can move these down. And now it's tidy. It looks good. It's covering all like the empty space that was on the left side. I am more satisfied with this. My favorite Kevin Spacey movie is Seven. Think about what that is, an excellent movie. I thought it was really curious that they never announced him in the opening credits, just like everybody else. All the other actors and producers and stuff were in the opening credits, but not him. I wanted to keep it a mystery. Seen a trailer for Jurassic World finally. It looks like a horror movie. Yeah, my wife really wants to see that movie. I didn't care for it very much, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, Jay's Edits. See, there you go. Sadie's gonna see it. Oh yeah, this is fresh. This is much better. Okay. You can call her Shadi, never too old. That's her name. Okay, then these cables. I don't know if I should just tuck them in more because I don't like the idea of putting these through the top. These will go through the top, but I've been waiting forever to see a dino horror movie that wasn't clay animation dinosaurs. Okay, well hopefully this will be the one with Jurassic. The new installment of the Jurassic Saga. Where's the skull? For what that computer looks like, it should get a job and pay for rent of all the space and power. You know who should get a job? Is my dog. My dog should get a job, so he can do his fair share of taxes around here and housework. My dog should get a job. Such a freeloader. Or does sleep all day and expects to get fed. It's like your food costs money, man. At least get an Instagram sponsorship or something. Alright. So these white cables, I am gonna throw them to the back somehow with the rest of them. So this is sort of out of the way. Sort of. It's like okay enough. What I understand is that they use dogs in the snow to pull sleds. That's why I haven't they come up with a chariot for dogs like the Romans used. Oh, why haven't they done that? Oh, probably because of animal rights or whatever. I don't know. Nobody really does that anymore. Something ethical treatment of animals, probably. These fan cables can also throw them. That's better. This already is a huge improvement. Um, yeah, these cables look okay. I have this piece of styrofoam for the, you know, the sag. Oh, darn it. So if I have this too far in, it's just going to block my my fan. That's not good. Gonna play some Lego Batman on the PSP. For the PSP on your phone. Okay, interesting. Probably got an emulator for that. Alright, Never Tool, you have fun, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I'll talk to you soon. Cut a piece here. I'm gonna have to clean that up soon. I certainly don't want this getting into the fan. As long as that's there, there's no interference with the blades, which is my main concern. Alright, I'm gonna mute this for a second so I can vacuum. Oh my goodness, I had myself on mute the entire time. I went to vacuum and I just forgot to unmute it. Oh well. My goodness, I've been mute this entire time. Alright, well, can't fix that. What is this cable? And Wiseman, dímelo Arnold. ¿Qué está pasando, hermano? Yeah, I'm just fixing up some cables here, buddy. Making it nice and organized. What's new with you, man? What's good? How's the house? Esta perrona. Yeah, I can't wait to test it out. This is, it booted at least. I know at least it works, but I got to install Windows and get all the games back and stuff. So that's gonna be another process, but at least it works. Bien, gracias por preguntar, la he estado viendo de esta. Pero creo que voy a comprar ya hecha por 1800. No sé mucho de programar los sistemas personalmente. Bueno, estoy seguro que puedes conseguir algo prehecha, a buen precio. Depende totalmente de lo que tú quieras hacer, porque si tú quieres para gaming o si tú haces trabajos creativos que requieren mucho poder de procesador, como no sé si utilizas Photoshop o algún programa de música, pues va a querer bastante RAM y CPU para aguantar toda esa carga. Pero si es para, no sé, trabajo sencillo o whatever, quizá es mucho, ¿verdad? Chequea bien cuáles son sus necesidades y, y que funcione en el budget. Así no tenga que sobregastar sin necesidad. Pero si consigues una, te recomiendo que chequees reviews, vea diferentes sitios de la web y chequea reseñas de otras personas que han utilizado esa misma máquina y que recomiendan. Así hice para esta, yo estuve semanas buscando mucha información para hacer la búsqueda de las piezas y entender qué hace cada componente, porque si en algún momento pues tengo que trabajar esto, mantenerlo, pues ya no sé uh, qué, qué pieza o qué componente hace qué y troubleshootear mejor. Y lo que no sé, pues se deja un profesional. Pero el problema es que los profesionales, pues, ellos cobran por lo que saben, ¿eh? La tarjeta de video, esta es una 7900 XTX. Que la conseguía a muy buen precio. Estaba lo que se llama caja abierta. Que la caja abierta pues lo ponen a un descuento bien por debajo de lo que vale. So, pude aprovechar y conseguirlo on sale. Y es de 24 GB de VRAM. So, es más que suficiente para lo que yo quiero, que es pues jugar. Más que suficiente. Pero también estoy pensando en el futuro, que en el futuro pues, o sea, vienen juegos más demandantes y pues no quiero estar comprando más piezas y haciendo mucho más upgrades de lo necesario. So, si compro algo poderoso ahora que puede tolerar, ¿verdad?, los juegos más que demandan más en el futuro, pues la tarjeta era una 7900 XTX de la de AMD. Y estas tarjetas, pues, muchas compañías, pues, tienen su marca y pueden vender la tarjeta, pero con su estilo y su color y luces, whatever. So, esta es de AS Rock, la marca AS Rock. Pero la tarjeta gráfica es AMD. Ajá, Radeon. Y puse los demás specs del build en la descripción, si quieres saber las demás piezas que hay. Fíjate, yo también estaba un poquito nervioso con la cuestión del liquid cooling, pero la verdad es que estas marcas o estos sistemas funcionan muy bien y pasan muchas pruebas de stress para probar que están funcionando y que no vaya a craquear ni a explotarse mientras uno esté, ¿verdad?, utilizándolo. Entonces esta en particular, he visto muy buenas reseñas sobre ella, so decidí que estaba bien. Sí, estoy todo AMD, nada Intel, todo AMD. Hey Luffy, thank you. Actually, Luffy, the PC works. We already tested it and it works. I'm just doing some cable management now, and making it nice and organized. But I'm happy to announce that everything works. But thank you, Luffy, and I hope you're having an excellent evening. Yeah, we were streaming it earlier, and I got a lot of people from all over the place giving me some good tips, and it was greatly appreciated, and it was to a great benefit of myself. Next test is to start gaming on it. But that won't be today. It's funny because back in the day, AMD was inferior to Intel and cheaper, but after all these years, they caught up. Yeah, the AMD has caught up for sure. And I was never a computer person. I didn't even know anything about these parts or what I was going to need for this build or anything, to be honest. I studied a lot last week and watched a bunch of YouTube videos. And, just asked around, hey, this setup, does it absolutely slap? But I wanted to, pick everything myself and build it myself. So even though I've never done this before, it's something I wanted to do it. I remember in the junior high, I helped a teacher install a whole room of PCs because it was a huge deal for a school to have a computer lab. And Intel was the big dog for sure. You know what, Wiseman? Yeah, I kind of remember those days too. Computer lab was like a big deal for sure. And now everybody just has iPads or Chromebooks. Everything's digital. Pretty soon people are going to forget how to write. Everything's text. Digital. Direct messaging. People are just going to forget how to write. Crazy how times change. Yeah, man. I think you and I are from a generation that grew up without internet, and now we're going into the age of AI. Tablets are great for speed and work. Drawing art, but they can't replace a PC. I would, yeah. They have their purpose. They have their usefulness for certain jobs. But I would agree that they can't replace it. I mean, at least not now, anyway. Maybe in the future. You guys let me know if you see anything that I can improve on. I think I got to the point where this is like the best I can do. If you have any recommendations, feel free. Otherwise, I'm just going to close this up. And I'm going to have to keep that piece of styrofoam there for a while because, you know, these kinds of builds incur what's called GPU sag because these things are so heavy, and then it's only held up by this mounting bracket over here, and it, you know, it's not really doing much. And then you have the connection and the motherboard, which that shouldn't have any stress. They really shouldn't have any weight on that. And then the problem is that if it sags, then, you know, it can cause problems in the future and poor performance or whatever. It might not even work. But I got to keep this piece of styrofoam here. One, because it's soft, but it's firm enough to hold the weight of the device. And then I need these fans to operate because if I put anything else that takes up too much space, then these fans won't run. So that piece of styrofoam is going to be an essential part of my my entire build. Wiseman says, yeah, I didn't have internet until I was in high school, and it was dial-up. And sometime in 2002, and trust me, people were amazed. Yeah. I remember neighbors come over just to show the dial-up, inviting us over. It was the coolest thing ever. Yeah, and you couldn't be on the phone, right? So if anybody was taking a phone call, they had to, you know, cut the phone call, otherwise it wouldn't work. Yep. Let me throw some things away and I'll be right back. Luffy was 1 year old in 2002. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. You're a baby, Luffy. A baby. Well, guys, I didn't get any comments on my cable management, so I'm going to assume everything's good. And you don't need me to fix anything, so I will just leave it at that. And I will start putting everything back together. I should probably take this out. No! Thank you, baby. Thank you for commenting and letting me know that it looks good. Because nobody else wanted to. How will I know if it's good or not? Sí, sí, olvídense del chiste del perro. Just forget it. Forget it was ever said. We need to move on with our lives. Okay. Oh yeah. Whoops. Wow, it's heavy. Yeah, Wiseman, you can check out the description, man, and all the specs are there. All the part specs are there. I mean, most of them. You know what? I'll write you on Discord, Wiseman. I'll send you more info on Discord because I have some other parts that are not in the description. Like the case, I didn't put the case in there. I didn't put the battery backup in there. That's all important. And if you're gonna get a computer sometime, Wiseman and Luffy, make sure you get a battery backup. Very important that you get a battery backup, especially if you live in an area where there's like power surges and things of that nature. You're going to want to have a battery backup because battery backups have surge protection at a better grade than like the whatever surge protectors you can get at Walmart. And also, if you are gaming and you happen to have, you know, a lot of progress and all of a sudden the power goes out and you lose all that progress, you have just enough time to like save it until you can restore your game. And I had not even considered that until today. Oof. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a bigger desk. I can't here's the monitor, and here's a PC. It's like I can't even fit it on my desk, dude. What am I going to do now? Luffy, maybe. I don't know, maybe. I'm not I'm not really much of a gamer, Luffy, and then a lot of the games that I play are really scary. So I don't want to scare too many people away because I play games like Resident Evil, survival horror stuff, and so I don't want to scare people. But I could play some Star Wars stuff, some Jedi stuff. My God, I don't know what I'm gonna do here, guys. First, let me get everything out of the way. Oh damn. Okay, I don't. It's kind of looks a little disproportionate, but I think that's the best I can do to fit it here for the time being. I might need another desk. Arnold, what's your favorite Resident Evil? Which one do you like the best, or what do you been working on lately? Maybe move the printer. Yeah, I would have to remove this whole cabinet section and get a bigger, stronger desk because this one's bending already. I have a bracket against the wall, just because it goes like a U. The desk is like this, right? So I have a bracket against the wall so I can have that weight on it. Did I play Resident Evil 5? Yeah, I played Resident Evil 5. Co-op still works. Oh, nice! Really? Wiseman, I've never played like a co-op game like that. I've always done like single player kind of stuff, so that would be pretty cool. I think they had like the same thing for Dead Space. Dead Space 3 had like a co-op thing going on. So that would be cool. I hope they remake it. I hope they redo it. Vendura, what's up? Subway dude. My other favorite scout man. Ah, Vendura. How you doing, boys? I gotta boot this up. You guys ready for me to boot this up? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I gotta turn on the power supply here in the back. That's always always important. Always turn on the power supply here in the back. Let's go. Let's go. Is it not connected? That's a battery backup, by the way, that beat. Yeah, Resident Evil 6 was my least favorite also. I didn't even finish it. It was so whatever. I mean, I understood the gameplay and the storyline or whatever, but I just didn't finish it. Uh-oh, guys. So Pendura, qué lindo de ti decir eso. Muchas gracias y tenga excelente noche usted también, caballero. Will that press this in enough? So the monitor's on. Well, okay, I did something wrong. Clearly. It's okay, guys. It's bilingual love here. All bilingual love. Now, I gotta find out what did I do wrong here. But I promise you this worked earlier. Gracias, Pendura. Muchas gracias. Hey, Skywalker. Also, this F panel connector got loose. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully that was the only thing. So I'm gonna boot it up again, and then once it's booted, I'll close it up. Good night, Skywalker. It's okay. It's pretty late anyway. But I appreciate you coming by at least to say hi. Maybe you can see this get booted up. Hey, there we go. Nice. There's some styrofoam in here. Of course there's no fire. What are you guys talking about? Do you guys think that less of me and it would explode? Do you guys not think I do a quality job here? I'm a professional, damn it. Oh my god. Whew. The monitor's on. El microondas está detrás. So this one's HDMI. Or maybe there's a way to change the settings, but there's just a red button here. I don't know what it does. Whatever. HDMI it is. G.Skill says this is going to sound like a dumb question, but do you have it plugged into a motherboard and not GPU is a common mistake? Yes, that is a common mistake, G.Skill, and you're right, but I do have it connected to the GPU. I do. So okay, I have it plugged into the GPU. It's in the HDMI 1, like the monitor wants. No signal. That's not good. So I think I had this issue before too. And believe it or not, I think I might have just connected it to the motherboard. So I'll try that again now. And no signal. Last time I was at least able to get into the BIOS. I didn't disconnect anything else. And then here's a boot. Oh, okay. I remember. Okay. Last time, what happened when it didn't work properly the first time, we did reset it. We did like turn it off, turn it back on again, and then it worked. So we'll see this time. Yes, Wiseman. I did boot it before, and we got to BIOS. There you go. Yeah, exactly what happened last time. Just have to reboot it again. And after this part, I don't know what to do. I have Windows to be booted. I have it on a separate drive. And some people taught me to turn on XMP or something or another. CPU temperatures are good. It's time to get the keyboard out. Yeah, after this point, guys, in BIOS, I have no idea what to do besides try to boot Windows. But you guys have any recommendations? Let me know. Installing and update Windows before you do anything else? Okay. Stick the Windows boot drive into the USB and then exit BIOS. Okay. Let me at least connect this first. Very nice. I like this. I like it. Alright. Now, where is my bootable? Ok, hermano, me voy a jugar Elden Ring. Un rato con la familia, Wiseman. Muchas gracias, hermano. Gracias por compartir un ratito conmigo y ver todo este proceso. Que disfrute tu juego y te veo para la próxima. Que me cuides, hermano. Si aparece en descuento en Steam, pues quizá lo hay. Si no, pues esperamos el remake para cuando llegue. Should I restart it? Okay, that's new. Hey, okay, we got Windows. English, time and currency, yeah, English. Say no to all the things that I ask you. That's below. Where do you want? Make sure you don't download Norton. Okay. Now I'll get a key later. Select image, home end, single language, education, pro. I don't know. I guess pro, I guess. Probably sign my life away in those terms of agreements. Select location. This is my USB, so the main thing. Windows 11 cannot be installed on this drive. Why not? Okay, this is a combination of both these two. Okay, so this is my stick, and this is the USB. Hey, Born Joker. So, have you built PCs before? Are you a tech? Just curious, because this is my first build. And I'm not a professional by any means. I'm just amateur enthusiast. I just build it. I'm not really a tech. Fair enough. Fair enough. How long have you been doing that job for, Born? Or do you do it for? Excuse me. Do you do it for work, or is it a hobby of yours? Do you build for other people, or is it just you? All right, right on, right on. What kind of games you play? GTA 5 was the last game you played on a lot? Not much anymore, huh? Do you not find games nowadays intriguing? Or you're just holding out for GTA 6? Looks like you started an upgrade and booted from installation media. You want to continue with the upgrade, remove the media from your PC, click yes. You want to perform a clean installation instead, click no. No system. I started an upgrade and muted. I don't know. I'm just gonna proceed. Oh, this again. Why? Damn it! Probably should have hit yes there, huh? Yeah, that's what I did, man. I hit clean installation and it made me do it again. Oh, what's with all these new partitions now? Alright, whatever. Alright, I'll try again. Delete the whole thing. Okay, same thing. It looks like you started an upgrade and booted from installation media. If you want to continue with the upgrade, remove the media from your PC and click yes. If you want to perform a clean install, click no. But then when I hit the clean install, it made me go through everything all over again. So yeah, I have this. I just have an old hard disk. When I wipe my SSD, yeah, but it only recognize it if I just kind of like take this out. And then if I just hit clean install, we're just gonna do the same thing all over again. Well, something's happening. Something's happening now. To be honest, I have to go back and watch YouTube videos all the time because I'm forgetting stuff. Hey man, that's fair. That's fair, man. You know, there's only so much you can learn and retain at some time at one time, right? So you know, it's fair, bro. You know how many videos I've had to watch and rewatch just to finally get it, and then I take notes, and then all of a sudden I forget like a few days later what I was supposed to do. Happens to all of us, man. You should get at least 500 megabyte SSD for like $30 for a boot drive to store your OS on. I don't know, man. I've already bought so many other stuff. I mean, I have USBs. I have that 1 tera drive. The SSD for this thing is like I don't want to buy any more things, man. But if you're saying like the OS has to be like on a dedicated stick, then I guess it could make sense, but. Yeah, it does. It has a good boot drive. And I suppose this is normal, right? Because it's restarting a bunch of times. I suppose so. Even a Gen 3, but the Gen 4 is about the same price. You need something at least 3 Gen Gen 3, Gen 4 SSD. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, this drive, the one in this computer, is a Kingston. It's NVMe, and it came for free with the motherboard. I think it's Gen 3. Yeah, I know. I threw it away somewhere, but it's fine. Now all I did was delete the SSD, and then Windows installed really quick and took about 5 to 10 minutes. See some lights going off in the motherboard too, but they're like boot VGA. RAM. I don't know. I think it's doing something. Yeah, new. Did I update the BIOS? No, I didn't, because even you told me don't do anything. Put Windows. And no, I didn't update the BIOS. Yeah, you can do that. I think in a similar way with a drive, just with the drive installed, just like we're doing now. But that's only if it's necessary, right? So I don't. This is probably not necessary for this model. It's not an old model. I could look it up, and I don't think I have a driver issue. I just, if it matters, I'm not sure if it matters, but I downloaded Windows, and it might have been Windows Home, like the basic one, and then I'm asking it to do Pro, and then that's not it either. So I might have just asked it to install something which it didn't have. All right, let me check that. Okay. Download BIOS. Now, I wasn't using any sort of anything before because this is a brand new build. I've never had a PC before. Man, I want this. I want this. Okay. Okay. Step number 1: download the BIOS. Born Joker, no, I'm not going to return the motherboard. I'm sure it's fine. And I'm sure I'm doing something wrong, or I'm not doing something enough. Well, I'm working in it, man. I'm working on it. Okay, that's there. Oh, what? Yeah, no worries, man. I'll figure it out one way or another. I know this motherboard is good enough for this CPU, even though it might be a little bit older, but it'll work. If I just gotta update the BIOS, I'll just which is what I'm doing. I'm sure it needed it anyway, and I was just needing to do so. And learn something new, right? So okay, so we get to the BIOS, M flash. Find the file. Extract file. BIOS is updated. Okay. I can do that. Let's eject this. Come back to the computer. Yeah, so the thing with that, Born Joker, is like when you're trying to get builds and stuff, you kind of fall into this fallacy like, oh, what's $20 more? What's $50 more? I mean, I've already put $2 in it. Why not buy the $500 one? And you gotta stop at some point. You gotta put a line at some point, right? And so my line was this motherboard. It's like I don't need anything more than that. Same thing with the GPU. Like why did I get a 4080? Why not a 5090? No, man, because this is good enough for what I want. It's kind of like with a car. It's like you need a car to go from A to B, and you go to get your car, and they're like, oh, why not get a turbo in it? Why not get 4 freaking exhaust pipes in it? Why not get a sunroof in it? Because I don't need all that, man. It's enough. You gotta put the line. It always cost me about 200 more than when I. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. This one thing I learned from this whole process, this whole journey is it really is depending on your wants and budget. Yes, and it's all very subjective. And as much as I love getting feedback and opinions and perspectives from everybody, at the end of the day, it's up to you and what you want to do, right? If you are led to astray just because of somebody else's opinions, or why not this, why not that, then first of all, you're not even going to be satisfied with what you're doing. I was just looking into a Windows may not be a priority for the computer installing it. There's always making it so it would be the priority. Yeah, Cecil? Well, shit. I wish I could get a way to like start this from scratch now, because now I feel like I'm gonna be the computer's competing for Windows installation versus the new BIOS that I put in there, right? So I think I might have to take that Windows program out and leave the SSD there, so they're not fighting with each other, and then try to do a clean install of the Windows later. Because at this point in time, I have no idea how to get to the BIOS unless it's like F12 really quickly. I like to future-proof my builds as much as possible. Yeah, and that's fine. Future-proofing is fine, and I had that in mind when building this. Yeah, if I can't reach BIOS at this point, I'm just gonna have to try it. All right. Oh, tap delete. Okay. And I think this has a BIOS flash in the back here somewhere. Maybe. Where my flash? Yeah. Yeah, there's a button. Oh, but I already have this running. Okay, never mind. Now I'm just gonna have to let that finish transferring the files, otherwise I'm gonna lose them. I'll just turn this off for now. Yep. All right, we're at 80%. So, Born Joker, you have a good day today? Anything interesting today? Not much. I actually got back on GTA 5 for the first time in a while. There's some new cars that are pretty cool. Alright, right on. I got the case for this new build I'm doing Monday. Okay, awesome. This is a build for a friend or a client. Because I know you said you did it for a hobby, but or is it for you? Okay, so you build them and then you sell them off. Okay, interesting business model there. You must know the market quite well to take a chance like that. All right. So now it's only BIOS. Only BIOS there. And then after that, then I will delete the BIOS and then put Windows back in. And I'll just put Windows Home because I really think that contributed to the mess because I asked for something higher. I use Asus motherboards and AMD CPUs because I'm familiar with them and it's really easy. Alright, right on, right on. Okay. Got to BIOS. Now M-Flash. Right. I want to try the button. This button sounds fun. Button. Alright, that didn't do anything. All right. Now what? Okay. So this is my drive. Here's my directory. And I want the file from here. I want this file. All right. And now what? Okay, so here's my current BIOS. I have V1.L0 from last year, which is not bad. December 2024, that's not bad. Selected BIOS. This is the new version. Build date yesterday, or the 24th. What day is today? I don't even know what day it is today. That was 4 days ago. This was 4 days ago. Yes, I want this. Give me this. Yes. Yay! Let's go. Hey man, Born Joker. Hey man, I don't think I'm better than anybody, and we're all people learning new things every day. I think if you haven't learned something new every day, then you really didn't make the best of the day. So you learn, I learn, we all learn something, man. Granted, I've never done this before, dude. It's like I have no idea, dude. Hey, Dragon, welcome back. I don't even have Windows. Now, how do you get fresh air in your house, man? Yeah, it's all. Hey, Born Joker, it's all good. It's all good, my man. Jagged. Are you like a Linux user? So you like MSDOS? Like what do we? What do you mean? Who's helping who now? Can you guys see like the sagging on my desk? Look at all the weight that's on that desk, dude. Look at the curvature of this wood. It's like if it wasn't because of this bracket that I installed here, you see that bracket against the wall there? It's like this desk would have keeled over by now. Well, then you have it, Jagged. You just don't have it activated. It's like saying, "Well, my car's outside. I just don't, turn the keys and your car's outside, dude." And you know. Alright, looks like this sort of stopped. So, let's see what else is going on. Yeah, now it's getting into that installation loop again. Can I can I delete information from BIOS? The one I'm building is a 9600X, okay, X70 motherboard. 9600X, I guess, is a chip. 5070 GPU. 240 IO. 6000 CL30, 32 gigabyte. Okay, King Secure Beast, nice. That's not bad, Joker. That's not bad. Okay, back to BIOS. Now, how do I delete stuff? USB hard disk, Windows hard disk, at least. Boot priority. Okay, so these are the boot priorities, but I don't need this. Now don't worry, Joker. I'm I'm just figuring stuff out here. And for whatever we don't know, there's always YouTube. But if I flash the BIOS, right, it says here that I should have deleted everything from that hard drive. Here's Windows, right? Can I get rid of this? Select, up, down, scrolling wheel, exit. Alright guys, you know what, I think I am going to call it because it's already past midnight and I'm pretty much ready to call it a night. So I will just have to update you guys on a post. I'll just put a post if I finish with this process or not. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for hanging out for a little bit with me and going through this process. You guys are awesome. And I will wish you a good night and hope to see you on the next one. Take it easy. Thank you, Joker. And see you, Jagged.